What is up, you guys? It's David here once again, and today we're going to do another fishing episode. I haven't done one for quite a while, basically, so it's getting near to the end of the fishing season anyway, but we're going to do it just for the heck of it and see what happens. Alright, so I got my rod ready. I'm using this one for today. I just had it all rigged up and all that stuff, so yeah. And we're going to use night crawls as bait and all that stuff, and we're going to see if we can catch a fish. So let's head to that pond and we'll go. Are we open today? And yeah, we are. Looks like it. I wonder if they probably... I remember one time when they closed this off, probably because, you know, maybe they were doing some paving or something, or some kind of rook. I don't know. But anyway, so what are these people out there fishing today? Oh yeah, there's a that playground there. There's the whole lake. Alrighty. So we got the night crawler tied in, and see what happens. See if we can catch a fish in a little cold November day. It is a little cool today. I think I checked their temperature. It was around like 40 degrees. I never actually would fish in this cold type conditions because, well, you know, last time I did this was that, you know, I stopped fishing around like at the end of September or something like that. So, alright, so let's see how it goes. Although when I was calibrating it off camera, I was going a little further than that. Let's see if I can... Let's see if I can cast a little further than that. Well, let's make sure the worm is... Oh, we're tangled up for some odd reason. Let's see. Hold on a second. Alright, so mine are tangled up, but nothing too bad. I think what it is that I did the same thing like the other time. I tried to adjust it a little bit, but I guess I made it too long. I put the sliver right there. Like, this is the rod that I used and all that stuff all the time in most of my videos. And also back in August, that's when I had that couple. Shoot, was that the worm? Oh. When I had the couple back at the Lake Pentucket, you know, adjusted my line for me and added that sliver. So now I don't know if I lost my bait or not, because when I was casting it, I thought I saw another drip before the ball went down to the water. So I'm gonna see. It seems like right now I'm the only one in this park. Well, except for, you know, except for those people over there with the kids and all that stuff, because they're at the playground. So I don't know if I'm gonna get any luck on this spot, but let's see if I'm curious. I have to see that worm. Hopefully hopefully I didn't lose it. Nope, I still have it. Alright, so false cast. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Alright, so I don't know, I just thought of that. Hold on. But for some odd reason, I thought I can cast a little further than that. But I don't know. Let's see if there are any fish in here anyway. If not, I'll just have to move to a different spot right now until I can catch something. And this time I brought all the tools with me. I brought my pliers. I got those anyway. And then I got my knife, my pocket knife, because I was missing that when I was doing the bait caster video. I got tangled up in all this stuff. So, and I didn't have nothing to use. So, and the pliers, the line that I have on the bait caster, the jawbone, it's like a soft line, whatever you call it. It's not like this at all, but, and it's hard, it's impossible to cut off with pliers. So it's like you have to like cut it with a knife. So I think once I finish all these worms up, I think that I'm going to end fishing there for the season until, next season. I think I'm going to do some other things too as well, like, like add something on the channel. Like, I'm going to do like, for the next year's fishing season, I'm going to use I'm going to try to use a lure and all that stuff and see if I can catch something with that. I don't usually have luck with lures, but I thought to myself, why not? I'll give it a try. I do have a couple lures, but I don't know if any fish will catch that. I don't know if a bluegill will catch that. So, all right, let's see what's going on here. Oh, I know that's me. That's not my bobber playing games. It's just, I think I'm gonna cast a little further than that. Let's see if we can do that. Alrighty. Let's see, should I inspect it? I might have gotten a nibble, but I couldn't feel, I don't know. Alright, let's see if I can cast farther. Alright, well, I don't know how... What the... Uh-oh. Alright, I don't know how far much of a cast I'm gonna have to bring out, but... Hold on a second, let me see. What the heck is going on with this line right now? Use too much force. Right. One time, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I caught a crappie here back in May of 2020. It was actually May 23rd, 2020. I caught a crappie right here. A nice crappie. Now, obviously, I didn't know what that fish was, for example, because I didn't know fishes that well yet. And then, my friend Justin, he saw it and all this stuff, and he told me that's a crappie because let's just say he knows fishes and all this stuff. He's been fishing for a long time, longer than I have. All right. Why? Oh, I'm tangled up. I made my line too long again. I don't know how, but I thought I readjusted it, but... Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go over here instead. Or over there. Alright, so... I don't know, I'm just gonna see how long I can fish on this side until I can finally, till something happens. I'm gonna go back up over here because if my line gets caught or something like that, I'll grab attention to it and then just see what happens. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if there are any fish here because of this season. I know sometimes they release some trouts. Like I tried to use the trout magnet before, but no luck on that one. Looks like someone's playing the drum. It's probably a kid because there's a playground right there, like I mentioned before. All right. I feel like for some odd reason that my line is close to the shore, but I don't know. Alright, so since my line was a little too long, as you probably saw before, so I tried to shorten it a little bit. So, I mean, I ended up cutting the part of the sliver coming down because it makes it too long. I don't know if I'm going to catch anything because I felt like for some odd reason that I'm getting nibbles on it, but I'm not 100% positive. So I'm just gonna try it this way just for the heck of it and see if I can catch a fish with this. I mean, this is usually the normal rig I've used, well, except for the steel worm sinker. So, but I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna see if I can catch a fish at this spot. Alright, so let's see. You know, every time I hear a vehicle coming by, I don't know if it's a game warden officer. You know. Well, let's see what time it is. Alright, it's 2 minutes after 2. And let's see what happens. So that way that, I mean, I don't know, like, I don't know, like, if you saw it, but, like, my line was a little too long from the bobber to the steel worm, well, the steel worm weight to all the way down to, like, the end of, like, where the sliver is, and then down to the hook, which originally I had that before, but since I've had the, I adjusted the line too long, and I don't know if I'm catching any fish for doing that, and I don't know if I'm going to feel it or something like that, so I'm gonna see. I try to shorten it up a little bit so that way I can catch a fish or something. I don't know, but I'll have to do that another time, another year or something like that. But I'm just gonna continue on with this rod until I can finally, you know, till I'm finally done fishing. All right, so let's see. Also, it might avoid the less oh, my worm's gone. Alright, so the worm's gone on that one. Not sure if I felt anything, but don't think I did. So, alright, well, let me put a new worm on there. And I'll try this spot again, but if not, I'll have to go back to another. I'll go to this spot where I caught the largemouth. Alrighty. Alrighty, well, I just cast over there. I just had to get my stuff. And the reason I choose this lake is because I don't go to this lake this often because it's really busy in the summer, because this is technically like a beach and all this stuff. So it gets a little crowded here. Although I've been here a couple of times back in 2020 and all this stuff, and you know, but that's why I tried other places to go fishing, like, you know, like, well, Lake Pentucket was new to me because that lake, on the other hand, was new to me because I hadn't fished there. So, and then there's also that Crystal Lake Park. That's the one I caught the largemouth, my first largemouth. So, and there's also supposed to be a dock right here. You know, there's a little dock here, so I don't know. There's another guy that's going fishing too as well. I don't know where he's gonna go. Because I'm not having luck over here. But let's see. Yeah, so that's what I did. So that's what I'm doing at this spot. I don't know how long I'm going to be here for. And I don't know how often I'm going to do this for, so let's see what happens. Well, if you're over here, you can see my Jeep right there. Going into the right direction, that is. Alright, I'm gonna go over here and see if I catch any. Nope, not a nibble. Alright, let's see if I can go over here and see if I catch anything. It'd be nice to catch something. Alright, so I'm switching spots and I inspect the worm. I felt like I'm getting a little nibble, but I don't know why I'm not feeling it. I'm not seeing any action for some reason. I don't know. So I'm over here, like, this is where I caught the largemouth bass. So I'm gonna try over here and see if I have any luck here. I don't know, but you just don't know. So let's hope I don't get skunked, you know. Well, I mean, if I do get skunked, that means that, you know, I have no fish. I didn't catch nothing. Not even a bluegill. So I'm just trying to figure it out, like, I was wondering. I thought about this one time. You know, I have that steel worm weight on my on this rod right now. I thought about putting another one on there. I don't know how much good it's gonna be. You know, like a double one instead of a triple one. I mean, instead of a single one. Because I usually use the I felt like my bob was doing some action. I can't tell. It looked like it too. I wasn't even doing anything. So I'm just gonna see what it's doing. It's like going up and down. Like I don't know if it's I don't know if it's the water or not. That's what always confuses me with the water and stuff. Come on, don't play games with me. I'm gonna check the worm, see if it did any action. Nope. I thought it did. No, it didn't. It's still the same. Not sure what the heck that was. I think the water on the surface is confusing me, thinking I'm catching something. I wish it didn't do that. Alrighty. Oh. Well. Recast it again and just see what's happening. And all this stuff, so. But as I was talking about having a second steel worm weight on it. Like, I usually had 2 weights, like back then when I was fishing with those little tiny things, which the other guy said it was crappy ones. So, but you know, then I had these steel worm weights and all that stuff, and he even said he says those were good too, those will work too. So I was like, okay. So, but I've been using those weights for a long time. I even caught fish with that too, including the bass back in July when I was up north in New Hampshire. I had the same exact rod. I was using the same exact rod, and I was using the same. I changed the hook because one time, like when I got the fish, when I caught a fish and all this stuff, and then like I lost it somehow, and so I switched out another one, and then that's when I ended up using another fit. So I went to the same location, or not location, spot it was actually, and then waited for a little bit, and then suddenly my bobber went down, and I reeled it in, and I wish you could catch me reeling it in camera, but I didn't, because I don't know, because I was just too John excited about this fish I caught. Alright, so I'm not sure what's going on, guys. I felt like, what if fishing season's over? I mean, especially if you live in New England. I haven't seen anyone catch anything lately. I mean, it's only like, there's a guy over here and this guy over here, and well, he got here like maybe like 20 minutes ago or something like that. So, but I have no idea. You know, it's funny because I thought about going fishing on the Thursday, but what happened was that I forgot that I had a dentist appointment. So, and I was gonna try that place, the one I did the rocket fishing rod, my first rocket fishing rod episode, and all this stuff. And what happened was that, but it turns out the place was closed. I guess it's only for certain seasons, because there's a gate and all that stuff. There's no car access to there. I don't know if you can actually walk into the place. I mean, there was a person walking in there, but I don't know how that works. All right. All right, so that guy I just talked to like just seconds ago, he was over here, and he said he hasn't had any luck. He actually was here for 10 minutes and still nothing, you know. And I told him I've been here for quite a while and I've caught nothing either. So I'm gonna I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like for some reason now, like, even at this spot, I don't know if I'm gonna try it. But he did say it's cold, so that could be the reason why. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. So I'm just trying to keep fishing until it comes to the end. Also, too, if my worms do die, like if they get shrink and skinny and slimy and all that stuff, that also, too, that can indicate my ending of fishing. I will be making Jeep videos, too, as well. I'm making some POV videos. I mean, I'm just trying to think of what kind of POV videos I want to make. So, I mean, I don't know, like, what kind of POV videos I want to make from my Jeep. So, I don't know. That's why I named the channel Jeep Fishing Dave. Because parts of it are going to be Jeeps, part of it's going to be fishing. So at the winter time, I will be doing some Jeep videos. I mean, but it'll be a lot more fun with it too, because I have some, you know, I have like the GoPro, I've got, you know, I can have a cap mount. Like I have a cap mount, like I said before, because I used that before and all that stuff when I was in Salem, New Hampshire and all that stuff. So yeah, just do it that way instead and just go for it, you know. Add some GoPro effects and all that stuff. Like, well, when I say GoPro effects, I use the GoPro app and all this stuff, and it adds like the music on there. It's supposed to be non-copyright, but let's see what happens. So, but yeah, it's just that I'm not too fond of ice fishing and all that stuff, and I think that traumatizes the fish and all that stuff. I talked to a guy I know from church and all that stuff, and he goes fishing too. He goes up to the one in New Hampshire. Like he goes some lake in Kingston, New Hampshire, and he says that can, you know, traumatize fishing. I mean, well, not traumatize fishing. I mean, that it can cause trauma on the fish during this ice fishing season. I just told him that, well, I'm not a fan of going on the ice. I'm not fond of falling into the ice and suffering hypothermia. So that's unfortunate. You see, my bobber looks like it's going down every time I'm reeling it in, and it's not. I don't know. I'm going to try this spot over here and see what happens. I can't guarantee it. I've never fished in November before, but oh. Sorry, I thought my bobber went down. I was probably just wagging the rod around like this, and all that stuff. So, I don't know. I couldn't tell. All right. I'll see what happens and see later on. Oh, my hook went missing. So, as you can see, I thought I double knotted and all this stuff. I must have just readjusted it or something like that. Let's see if I have another one. If not, I don't know. I have to call it quits. Well, let's see. Alright, that stinks. Alright, so I got these ones. I don't know if this is gonna work. I got these ones too, and the small ones too, so I hate tightening these up. These tightening ups is a pain in the neck sometimes. But okay. Alright, well, let's see what I can do with this one. I might move to over here just to see if I catch anything. So, alrighty. Alright, I think I gotta try one more spot here, but I was gonna go over here where the other guy went, the one he told me he was here, only here 10 minutes and there was nothing there, so not worth going there. So, and I put a new worm, I put a new worm in there, of course, and a new hook. So I'm gonna see if we catch anything. I've been here before. With that was a couple weeks ago with that bait caster I did, and that was before I caught that largemouth and all that stuff. So, but I don't know, guys. I feel like for some odd reason that the fishing season might come to an end sooner than I thought, because it's getting cold out and all this stuff. So, and so, yeah. So, I don't know. I'm just thinking ways of doing it, but I don't know what. I just thought about myself, like, what am I gonna do with the title of this? The title of this video I'm gonna do. I thought about saying getting skunked today, and so, well, I think that I said skunked, which means that, you know, not get sprayed by a skunk, but get skunked like nothing and all this stuff. I think that's what First State Fishing says. You know, saying that, and we did not get skunked today. You know, a lot from that guy. You know. So, I don't know if he watches these videos, but I'm inspired by his videos. So, although he does catch and cook and all this stuff some in his videos, I haven't done that yet. I don't know when if I'm ever gonna do that. I don't know how to cook a fish, and I have nothing to use to, you know, dispose the fish. So, like, well, not to store the fish, actually, not dispose. So, oh, I thought first my bomber went down, but it was kind of weird though, because it looked like it was slightly going down, but although there was no action and all this stuff. So, I think so. Also, when I was here, like, I was just walking down, a whole swarm of ducks just came, like, right onto the lake. It was like, wow, insane. And also, I talked to this other guy before switching over, and before I found out my hook was missing. He said this is his first time being here. I told him I've been here many times. I've caught fish here. So, but I'm not catching anything today. But I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm just doing it for the best. Hoping for the best I'll catch something before the fishing season ends. And I'm gonna try out that movie maker thing and all this stuff. Although it's funny because it's not called Windows Movie Maker. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like it kind of does look like Filmora. I mean, I've tested out, like, I talked to this in my last video. I talked about this, but of course I didn't purchase the license for it yet, because I can use it, but if I did use it, I'll get the watermark. So in order to not get the watermark, I would have to get I have to buy the full license, just like Filmora. So, but yeah. Because, I mean, it does look like Filmora in a way. And when I use Windows Live Movie Maker, there's a little lag that keeps going on. Like, it will be like this. Like, say, like this. And then it will go fast. I don't know why it does that. I mean, I don't know if it supports the GoPro, which is, I don't know. I'm not using 4K on this, but, and the Filmora, you can use anything, like 4K or something like that. But I'm always having trouble. Sometimes I feel like I want to try again. But the trouble is that it's just going through all that crashing and freezing and all that stuff. It's like I just can't do it. It just makes my videos delay and everything. I mean, there was times I did have luck, but not as much luck as I thought I had before. But I just don't know. Alright, let's see. nothing. And I used the full size worm. Well, that's not a bad cast, actually. I think that was a little further than that might have been a little further than I did before, but I don't know. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so, well, I shut it off and started back up again because I don't want to take too long videos. That's the first time I did that and all this stuff. So, like, I try to do it like at least 3 minutes and all that stuff. So, but yeah. I also try to fish off camera because I don't want to take too long and all this stuff. So, if I have something to say, then I will say it on the camera. It's almost 3 o'clock right now, and I want to like get back on. I gotta head out soon, so because when 4 o'clock hits, of course the sun starts setting, and it's already daylight saving time already. So, but so I don't know. If I get something, that'd be great, regardless of what fish it is. I mean, a bass would be nice. A trout, well, that'll be something interesting or something. But, or heck, a bluegill. At least I caught something. You know, at least if I caught one, that means that at least that I caught something. Without going home, catching nothing. My GoPro battery is on 30% right now. So, I didn't know if I was planning on putting another battery anyway, because, well, didn't know if I was going to fish that long anyway. So, alrighty. Alright, I'm going to try one more spot over here, probably where those ducks are. See if I can catch anything there. Can't guarantee it. I think one time I tried to catch a fish over here, but that was a couple years ago, and I actually used a fake bait or a plastic worm. It almost got it though, but unfortunately it didn't. So I don't want to fish here too long because, I mean, not that my GoPro battery is getting low, but it's also getting a little too late. So let's see. So guys, like I said before, I don't know how long the fishing is going to be. You know, it could be my last day or something. I don't know. I can't guarantee you it. Because I remember when I fished and all this stuff, it was warm. It was in the 60s or 70s degrees in a November day. So, but there goes the ducks. Passing my line. Alright, so not even this spot is not even doing any good. I guess I'm just fishing for my amusement. And all stuff. Well, actually, I read it's good for you anyway. You know, it releases the stress and anxiety, reduces depression, and all this stuff. Put it that way. But it'd be a lot more fun if you catch a fish, if you know what I mean. So, let's see. Alrighty, well, that's going to be the wrap for the day. So, like I said, got skunked today. So I don't know if it's because of it's near to the end of fishing season for New England. Maybe the water temperature is cold. I don't know. So it could be a lot of things, but so all right. Well, I mean, I'm thinking about trying again another day or something like that. I don't know when or something like that, or am I even gonna fish at all? So, like I said before, if fishing does come to an end, I will let you know, of course. And when that happens, we'll have to fish again next season. But when I do go fishing and all this stuff, hopefully it's gonna be better and all this stuff. So, alrighty. Well, that's pretty much about wraps this video. So don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell button so you don't miss out any of my videos. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.